Hello and good evening. Thank you for joining me on my channel. This is Esther from Stampin' Style Creations. Today or tonight I hope that we'll be doing some colouring in techniques. Now some of you might go, I can colour in already, I don't need to know what you're doing. Some of you might want to stick around to find out what I'm doing. So I'm hoping to play with an animal stamp set that I've borrowed off my sister called Wildly Happy, which has got lots of lovely animal sketch designs in it. So I'll be using that to play tonight. I hope you're having a good day. It's very windy and blustery here in the UK. So wherever you are, I hope you are keeping safe and sound. So I'll be using some Stampin' Blends, which are alcohol markers. I think I might be using some watercolor pencils. I'm a bit disorganised tonight. I thought I was there, but I've had some other things to sort out, and always 8:30 comes around really quickly. I think I'm all, got plenty of time, and then typically when you go and do something else it comes around quickly. So welcome to those of you hopping on. Do say hello, it's nice to see who's watching, and hi if you're watching this on the replay, welcome. And do interact, feel free to comment if you've got any questions, ask away. I will try and catch what those comments are on my screen. I hope after here to go on YouTube and do a live over there. So if you want to follow me over there, you can do that. I'm hoping to use the Painted Poppies stamp set, which is new this year, and to do a one sheet wonder to fill out a whole page of stamping. So that will be fun. So do say hello. I can see a few people on here. Hi Anne-Marie and Sheila. I can see a couple of people saying hello. So I hope you are all well. I think I'm going to start with the elephant. The other day, if anybody saw one of my scrap cards, I did a design using the elephant, and I wanted to recreate that because I thought it was quite fun, and I didn't show you that yet. So I'm just going to grab out my Stampin' Blends. And now is my screen frozen? Can everyone just press some buttons or give me a thumbs up just to reassure me I'm coming through loud and clear? Because either my screen stopped or everybody's just suddenly stopped talking. So it might be the weather. Might be the weather. I'm just going to reach for my try and find my Jesus. I can see people. I can't see any comments, which is, well, I can see a thumbs up. Hi Carrie, great to see you. Okay, I'm going to carry on. I think I'm fine, but I'm going to carry on. Just be professional about it. Okay, we're going to turn the camera. Hi there, Laurie. Yeah, long time no see, Carrie. Great, I can see some thumbs up. I think we're good. We're good. If I could see sad faces, I'd start to worry that you couldn't see me and I'm not coming in loud and clear. Right, so Wildly Happy, here we go. This is the stamp set we're going to use tonight. I've used the bunny on here before, possibly the fox. I think I've watched. You're watching Ruth and me together. I think Ruth's on YouTube at the moment, so we'll let her do her thing, and we're going to carry on here. So welcome. Do say hello, especially if you're new. Hi Carol, great to have you along joining us today. So I'm going to grab out my black Memento ink. Now I don't know where my other one is. I've got an old one and a new one, and the new one is particularly juicy, but we're just going to have to go with that. And my idea is just to try and help you realise that you can stretch those stamps by what you do with our images, or maybe just how you colour them in. So that's the idea of showing you. So although you might think, oh, it's not a new stamp set, this is me just giving you some ideas and me going, what should I do for my live tonight? A combination. Hey there, Steph. Thank you for hopping along. So I've just got a sheet of Whisper White cardstock here, which is a lovely smooth cardstock that Stampin' Up sells. Hey there, Janice. Sorry I didn't catch your live earlier. I was actually trying to do some sorting. Hey Vicky, great to see you. So let's stamp. I'm going to do, let me just, where's my reference gone? Oh bother. Sometimes when I come on, I do have like a little reference. Oh, here it is. It's upside down, so you couldn't see what it looked like. Okay, yeah, I'm going to stamp two of these. Ruth ran overtime, does she? Well, that's just typical. I thought, no, regardless of what she does, I'm going to carry on. Because that's fine. If somebody's going live, you can't stop them. It's their prerogative, isn't it? So, hi Levine, hi everybody, hi everyone. Great to have your company. Right, so my inspiration behind this is some of you might have seen those really colourful, bright paintings of animals. So I'm going to grab out some really bright, zingy colours here. So I've got Daffodil Delight, Bermuda Bay, Pumpkin Pie, lovely lipstick. We need maybe a greeny colour in here. Oh, unplanned is good sometimes. Maybe get like a bit of a bluey. Sorry, I'm rustling around trying to find some colours. I told you I was a little bit disorganised tonight. Maybe a purpley and a pinky colour. So we want some really bright, zingy. What colour is that? Let's just grab some of those out. So, hi there, Deborah. Hi, Cassie. And Kay and Ali and Levine. Hopefully I've said hello to everybody. Sorry if I've missed you. Okay, so the idea for this is it's great because it's quite freeform. So I'm trying to think how I did it before, but actually it doesn't matter. So I'm going to start just laying down the colour, and I'm going to just lay down patches of colour without thinking too much about where things are going and what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to just concentrate on one area, and we're just making this elephant as bright as can be and making up our own pattern on the elephant with really bright colours. So the idea is that it just really stands out. It looks completely different from anything else. So if you, not now, but later, if you Google bright what did I type in? Colourful elephant paintings, then you'll see the look that I am aiming for. And you'll see these really cool paintings that people have done using all sorts of different colours. It's just a fun way of just really jazzing up some stamps and being a bit, you know, let yourself go a little bit and see what you can come up with. So after I've used the colour, I'm putting it to the side. Let's go for a bit of green. And it just brightens up the whole stamp. Children can do this. You can do it with bigger images if you wanted. It's just something a bit different and fun. Hey there, Louisa, great to see you. So this stamp set is really cool. It's got quite a few animals in it, and it's got these lovely kind of sketchy designs. I'm trying desperately not to follow patterns and just to try and do my own thing here. Be free with the colours, exactly. And look, this looks completely different from the one that I had before, obviously. Now this is quite a dark blue, so I'm going to be a little bit cautious with how I use this colour. And he's like a patchwork elephant. He's so cool. Happy, happy, happy. Absolutely. I mean, I just think this is like loads of fun. And you can just like, it's quite therapeutic just to colour in, to make up your own designs. You could do bigger patches. Maybe I should do bigger patches. Or else you're going to spend the whole evening. Now what I quite liked is to almost replicate some of the pattern onto the little elephant too. Not necessarily like for like, but just to kind of give him a little bit of the same look as Mama Elephant. Okay, let's fill in some. Here we go, that's a bit quicker. Using the. Let's make him a little bit different because they're not going to be exactly the same, are they? So how cool is that? I just think it just looks like Elmer. Yeah, you could do Elmer. You could really square it off and give him a proper Elmer look to it, couldn't you? But this, you know, this means that you can go with any card, or it could look really fun on a monochrome picture. Remember, you've got loads of images in there, so you can have a real play with some of the other images that are in the set. Okay, let's get this bad boy finished off. I got some more colouring. Hi there, Maureen. Hi, Kath. Great to have you along. Now, did I just use this colour? I'm getting my colours muddled up now. Let's get these done. I mean, who'd have thought, eh? But honestly, if you go and look up, sorry, I'm off screen. Look up colourful elephant paintings on, just Google it, and you'll see. If you're like, why is Esther gone a bit loopy with the colours? You'll see. You'll see. Okay. Oh, trying to make sure my lids go back on properly. Now, obviously, you take your time with this. I'm rushing it a little bit, but we got there. Now, what colour leg should he have? Let's do a blue leg like Mama. There, look. Isn't that cute? So fun, and I think really effective. So there he is. Look at those bright colours. Great for kids' cards. Great for just having a bit of fun with it. Okay, next I'm going to go tone it down a tad. Tone it down a tad. So I'm going to try and choose out. Do you know what? I'm going to empty my box of colours. So much easier. I'm going to choose some paler pastel colours. So we're looking at come on, where are you, pastel colours? These sort of shades, and I want a light yellow, maybe a pale green. Where are you? Maybe that one. Oh, Cindy's got snow. Oh, and I need a... I'm sure I've got some colours missing. Something is seriously wrong with it. Oh, have I packed them away? What colour is this? Smoky, dark smoky slate. And I would like a light smoky. I'll just use that one because I know it's a light one. Okay. Oh, there it is. Right. Okay, let's just move these. Just going to take a swig of tea. Alright, for my next trick, and again inspired by some inspiration I saw on the internet. And the idea of doing those really colourful elephants, I don't know if they use them at festivals and where they paint the elephants. So I'm just going to get my reference over here so I can copy it. So what I did is I've given my elephant a skull cap. I'm using a fine tip black pen. And then I'm going to draw a design on the actual elephant. And they do these really cool kind of designs. So just following the line of the stamps, we're going to do some little diamonds like this. And kind of, I think they do, whether it's like, I think it's painting more than henna designs. There you go, you can kind of make it up. And then I'm going to give him a blanket on his back. And then just sort of again create some hanging little beads. And just think about where things would go. Like that. And then we're going to do, let's change it up a bit, shall we? I'm going to do like a sun, just a basic kind of sun design on the leg. Like that. And then little baby is going to have a little matching set as well. School closed for the second day. What, due to the snow? Whoa, you've got proper snow. Oh, my light's flickering. Excuse me. And then let's do a little design in his ear. And then he's going to have a little, maybe a little sun there. And a little design on his leg. And maybe let's do a design on this leg here. Okay, so there, we've got the elephant down. So I'm going to actually use the, now be careful because remember, you're not colouring in him in, you don't want to, in fact it might be easier to colour the other bits first, then we know where we are. Yeah, let's colour the elephant afterwards. So the idea now is to just add the colour, add your pastel colours. Hi there Joe, welcome. Same here, although it's unofficial, I know when to stay off the roads. And just colour in some of those lovely designs that you've now done on your Indian inspired elephant. Oh, thank you, Ali. We got driving rain and 50-60 miles per hour winds in the south east of UK. Yeah, it's so blustery, so very blustery. I had a meeting last night and I thought, oh, what's it going to be like? But actually it calmed down by the time I had to go out, thankfully. I'm sorry if I'm missing comments. Sometimes it's not easy keeping up when you're trying to colour in at the same time. So again, you guys can take your time over this. I'm going to hurry a little bit so I'm not here forever. I've chosen the pastel colours because by the time they get painted onto the elephant, they do get like toned down a little bit. Colour the skull cap and then the bit on his back. I just think they look so pretty and cute. And it just completely changes the image just by adding a whole new look. Well, hello from Perth, Australia. I've got family in Perth. I'm sure it's Perth. Ruth, can you justify that? It is Perth, isn't it? I'm hiding indoors away from the weather. It's perfect weather for crafting. Good excuse. Levine is hoping her fence will stay up. I hope so too, for your sake, Levine. It's a bit scary when they start blowing around the old fences. So again, Stampin' Up are great with their lined images and stuff. If you're not so sure about shading and colouring, just work with the image. I always tend to outline either one side or two with a darker colour, and then just follow those lined images. You can't go too wrong with it. So I'm using the dark grey to outline my elephant, and then I'm going to go in with the same colour but in the light version. See if I can get away with using the thicker nib. And then to blend it into the dark colours, little circular motions help. And then try and avoid your patterns. And that just helps to blend in the dark and the light so you don't have that stark outline. How are we doing on the old time? The time is speeding away. It takes time to colour in. Look at that, it's so cute. And like you said, it just completely changes the image. There we are, little elephant. Okay, so there's elephants. Let's move on from elephants and look at, I wanted to do something, maybe we'll try with the fox. So I'm going to stick with, let's stick with Black Memento. Do you guys want to see my original design? There it is. So it's very similar. There you go, our lovely Indian inspired elephants. Cute, says Janet, cute. I want to leave enough space. Sorry you're back. I didn't realise you'd actually gone, darling, so I wouldn't worry about it, lovey. Now I'm going to try something a bit wacky. Like I haven't done that already. I'm going to come back a little bit. And I'm going to try, and now this might not work, it might work. If it works, you give me a round of applause. If it doesn't, I go back to the drawing board. So I'm going to go in with, what colour is this? Dark Cherry Cobbler. Now, I'm going to turn the image this way. You might think I'm a bit odd, but it's just a bit easier to follow the line. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see if this actually works or not, but we're going to... This is light. I've just grabbed out some colours. I've not really taken too much notice as to what I've grabbed out. So this happens to be the light Cherry Cobbler. Then I'm going to go in with dark Calypso Coral. And yes, I'm going across the complete image. And I'm just going over, if you go over the blend that you've just coloured, it helps to actually blend it like that. Then I'm using dark Pumpkin Pie. They've all got really fun names. All the names, all these colours match the ink pads that Stampin' Up do. And the matching cardstock. And what else do we do? Ribbons and accessories. So what colour is this? This is the, oh, light Pumpkin Pie. There you go. So you could use the matching dark and light colours, but I've put in a bit of Calypso Coral in there. And then what colour is this? Light Daffodil Delight. And to combine those together, I might just, I've got a, oh, let's have a look. Dark Petal Pink. Let's try that. Just to merge those colours in a little bit. What do we have? Oh, look at that. That is foxy. An ombre fox. What do you guys think to that then? That's quite different, isn't it? So, how are we doing? Okay, about 7 minutes. I promised to be on, if you're wondering why I'm clock watching, it's because I'm heading over to YouTube. Okay, let's try, I wanted to try something with, not blends, but with, whatchamacallums. Really different, isn't it? Yeah, a bit different. I mean, this is about being different, colouring and being different. So, I wanted to do some real, what do they call it? No line colouring. Now, I don't think I want to do it with the fox. Let's do those little cutie little bunnies. So with no line colouring, I'm not the world's expert by no means. I'm just trying to grab out a light shade of ink. Now I think I put the colour that I want out for use with something else, I think. Anyway, let's get on. I'll try not to dither. Let's turn this baby round. I'm going to stamp these cute little rabbits in grey granite, and I'm going to stamp again because that might be a bit too dark. I want a lined image without being too dark. And let's find a suitable colour. So they may, oh, that's really going to work, Esther. Not. Oh. Change of plan, folks. I don't know where my sharpener is. I could do one of those nice electric sharpeners. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. So with no line, this is too dark. Still too dark. With no line colouring, the idea is that you don't actually see the complete outline of the, let's go in with this, see how we get on, of the image. But you get a sense of the image being there. But without showing up too much, if that makes sense. So this is our watercolour pencils I'm using. I think I did no line colouring with some birds in the from the Free as a Bird stamp set. Now I'm going to do rough colouring here. This might not work. I'm just saying to you now. So if you're looking up no line colouring and you happen to watch me colour this, then don't watch me. I suggest go find somebody else. So I'm doing some rough sketchy things, because by the time you actually add water, she says carefully not spilling her own water. Oh, that looks really green on there, doesn't it? Make sure that gives me an by the time you add the water, this might actually be all right. Come back, don't go just yet. It helps to merge those colours. So this is just our Whisper White. This isn't on any other special paper. It's not watercolour or anything like that. Oh, this is cute. This is working. This isn't too bad. So the idea is you choose a faint outline and then you match the colour, and then you can, oh, I like it. That's alright, I'm going to give him a paler tummy. Oh, that didn't work out too bad, folks, did it? Need some little grass to sit on. Oh, I'm quite pleased with that. All my doubts have gone away. Okay, what should we do with this bunny? We've got about 3 minutes. What should we do with little bunny here? I might try another ombre bunny. Not another ombre bunny, but another ombre. There we go, let's try those. Cute rabbits. Cute, cute. Okay, so this is dark balmy blue. So I'm going to again turn him upside down. It's just so soft. Oh, good. Looks good to me, says Wendy. Oh, good. I've done something right. I'm going to turn that upside down just because you get a nice flat surface. When I first used the blends, I think I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. I think when I used them, I was trying to mix the colours. 1, mix the colours too much. 2, I used the broad nib, which I found more difficult to use, and I found the colour spreading because I think I used this nib rather than the fine nib. So if you think you are going to struggle with it, that would be my tip. Just give yourself a chance. And once, I mean, I love these now, and I use them way more than I thought I would. So I'm hoping to find... yeah, so that's what I have to say about that, in the words of Forrest Gump. So these little rabbits look super cold, but there you go. There, it's just to give you an idea and a sense of a different way of being able to colour these stamped images in. And this is Wildly Happy. It's available from my Stampin' Up shop at stampinstarcreations.co.uk. This is me. Difference in the detail. I've got a couple of taglines. This is one of them. This is the stamp set sponsoring tonight. Wildly Happy. Combine it with some black Memento ink. Get yourself some colouring tools. They don't have to be they're just chilling. That's a very good way of putting it, Kay. The rabbits are just chilling. Jamie, I'm just about to hop off, but I am going to YouTube, so you can catch me there. I'm under the same name, Stampin' Star Creations, on YouTube as well, so catch me over there. Get yourself some colouring pencils, some colouring pens. It could be, what else do we have? We have markers that are the same colour as our ink pads. And if you have ink pads, we have what's called blender pens. So there's lots and lots of different ways of colouring in. Those rabbits might be in my front yard. So we started with the very colourful, cheery elephants. You can Google brightly coloured painted elephants or something, and hopefully you'll see the inspiration behind that. This is my painted elephants from India. That's my inspiration. And then this really kind of cool, well, not cool, the opposite of cool. It looks like a temperature fox. And then we had to go with it on the rabbits, and we did tried to attempt the no line colouring, which actually isn't too bad. I think for a first attempt, I'm quite happy with that. So thank you so much, everybody. Chris says he loves the elephants. Great. So hopefully it just gives you some ideas of different ways you can not only use your stamps, but different ways of colouring as well. So I'm going to head over to YouTube to use the Painted Poppies. I feel like I've got to get my P's in. Painted Poppies stamp set, which is this one here. And I'm going to cover a whole sheet in stamping. And I might even be generous and let you choose the colours. So head over there. I'm going to have a swig of tea and I'm going to get set up, clear my desk down and be ready to do some stamping on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me on here. If you can't catch me over on YouTube, it's been great to see you. Lovely to have your company. I'm on the same name, Stampin' Star Creations. Like my page so it will notify you when I go live. And if you subscribe over my channel and hit the bell button on YouTube, it will notify you of that. Kay says blue poppies. Head over there and we'll choose what blue that you want. I'll hold out for you. Now it's time to hop over, indeed. Take care, everyone. Good night and God bless. Hopefully I'll see you there in just a second. Bye for now. See you in a mo. Thanks for the love hearts, everyone. Bye.